MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Oakland A's and the Angels. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key to a road victory for them?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, for me, the best defensive shortstop in the game, Andrelton Simmons. You watch him go to the hole and make throws, cover ground. Simmons is so athletic. He makes the difficult plays look routine.
Billy Burns makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 110.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Grounded to the right. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Batting second, center fielder number 3, Chris Coghlan.
Now at the plate, Chris Coghlan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Swingin' A's of Oakland. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the best arms in all of baseball, Josh Reddick absolutely possesses one of them. You just don't run on Reddick. We'll see if anybody tries in this one.
Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
Yunel Escobar.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Gray gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Coghlan. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Danny Valencia makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Danny Valencia.
Shoemaker steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Into the box now, Mark Canha, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Stephen Vogt stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. C.J. Cron strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
C.J. Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Change up that time. A swing, and this